This is your captain speaking. We have begun descent for our on-time arrival into New York. Please prepare for landing and enjoy your...
Guess we're up against the New York Knicks.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. Quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And as we take a look here at Brook Lopez, guys, give us some thoughts.
Well, what you love about him.
Now here's Williams. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's Kirilenko on the wing. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Kirilenko's got his first 2 points of the night. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Cool Hands. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago. Into Horford.
Take it.
Good.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Brooklyn, here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And of course, Atlanta, they have a lot of ground to make up.
Well, right now for the Hawks, they've had a disastrous season in a lot of ways. I mean, you can tell that by looking at their place in the standings. It's been ugly for them.
I don't know how this happened, guys. I really don't. This is a team that had plenty of talent. I think people genuinely thought it was a playoff club. But boy, once things started to go wrong, man, they just went straight south. That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Johnson. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
Oh my
The other thing
gosh.
that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through cool hands. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. He also wanted them to know they should be working together to get their outside shooters open. He said, you know what plays we have to run to get guys free. Now let's run them. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. To the inside, Scott loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
On the wing, Jason Terry is guarded by Jenkins. And here's Anderson for 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Anderson's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Horford with a screen on Williams. And there's the basket on the shot from Cool Hands. Cool Hands got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Terry outside. The pass to Anderson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Jenkins with it. Now defended by Anderson. Jenkins dishes to Korver. Horford with a screen on Williams. Feeds to Korver. Pocket 6. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Williams kicks to Terry. Outside Williams.
Williams fast.
Back to Evans. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
This Wednesday. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
It was pretty impressive the way they
Oh,
moved
what
the
a
ball,
block.
made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
The front court trio of Pierce, Garnett, and Brook Lopez. Tyshawn Taylor is out there with Terry. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Lopez. That misses off the backboard.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor. Well, Mike Budenholzer, you know, the new coach of the Hawks, spent 19 years with the San Antonio Spurs, including 17 as an assistant. Well, you couldn't ask for a better teaching ground than that.
The Nets shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Terry the pass to Taylor. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Pierce. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. And back to Budenholzer, who's with the Spurs for 19 years. Steve, the Spurs, the winningest team in pro sports over the last 15 years.
Yeah, I'm glad that Budenholzer has finally gotten his chance. I played for him for 4 seasons. He's a guy who loves the game. He's very dedicated, hardworking, and has learned from probably the best coach in the NBA during his time in San Antonio.
No assist.
Shot's good. Brand's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Garnett. He drains the turnaround jump shot. Garnett's got 6.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Nice.
And Elton Brand again. Timeout called. The Nets coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
You know, so often.
Anderson outside. The feed to Williams. The kick out to Anderson. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Jenkins. A nice shot by Anderson. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. Here's Cool Hands. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now Williams.
What a shot.
He's got 15. It's in from long range. One more from Anderson. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Cool Hands. No luck. That'll do it for the first.
Well, Joe, this Brooklyn team has evolved.
And now, brought to you by Sprint. The NBA season is rolling right. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here's Lopez, averaging 18 points a game. He feeds it to Kirilenko. Williams kicks to Johnson. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Bulls.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare.
What?
They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Cool Hands. He's in at point guard. Paul Millsap out there with Elton Brand. Then there's Horford. And it's Williams at the 2 guard.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Well, Elton Brand is a former #1 overall pick back in '99, guys. And despite that, was one of the most underrated star players from his days with the LA Clippers. Now he's starting to slow down. He's on the other side of that career mountain, if you will. But he's still a quality big man.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Brand always has played bigger than his 6'8" height with those long arms of his.
Yeah, and an underrated defender, Kevin. Offensively, he's always been a very consistent mid-range jump shooter and could score around the basket, but he guards the post pretty well.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Bulls made a big difference. He ended with 16 points, and part of that scoring
And
came
bonus.
beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over in your recent memory bank. Has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues. That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Screen by Brand. Here's Cool Hands. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Cool Hands got his third bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Kicks to Kirilenko. It's Williams with the drive. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Williams. 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And I don't know of too many other players who are as solid as he is in the low post. Just watch how many times he'll get his man to go for his fake and leave his feet. He gets him up in the air and takes advantage of it.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Jenkins, he's checked in for Brand. And it's Schroeder in for Lou Williams.
Oh my gosh. That's bull.
Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got his first points of the game.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another.
Oh,
inside.
wow.
Here's Cool Hands, and it's sent back by Lopez. Outside, Taylor. They get it again.
Come on,
And
bro.
again, it's Brook Lopez. And now an 11-point Nets lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Here's Cool Hands. 5 on the clock. Terry outside. And that one's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass. Well, you know, it's still exciting to come here to the Barclays Center, this beautiful new arena, and you really like the fact that it's built to showcase basketball. Terrific sight lines, everything the fans could ask for.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Can't connect from short range. Nets leading by 13. Pass to Terry. A 3-ball. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 6th assist on the night. He talked about the allure of the new arena. Steve, even when teams are staying in the same city so often, a push is there for a new arena.
Yeah, that's the reality of the business. It's all about entertainment. It's about being cool. It's about
Wow.
kind of the brand. And I think that's where Brooklyn really made that huge jump last year. It was just the uniforms and the arena and the fan base and being in Brooklyn. It all came together, and now it feels like a world-class organization.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Here's Cool
Come on, that
Hands.
was open.
The Hawks again can't hit.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Here's Terry, rejected by Schroeder. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
13 seconds on the shot. 13. Substitution.
On the wing, Jason Terry. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Turn around, Jay. Garnett, a follow-up flush. And the Nets lead by 20.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere to slam that one back in.
Well, that's making him pay for letting him get his hands on that rebound.
Yeah, is it ever, Kevin?
The three-quarter, and as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And now, with our State Farm assist to the game, a replay showing one of 10 tremendous assists in this game from Darren Williams.
What an excellent all-around game, too, Kevin. 10 assists just shows you, what we already know about him, but he seems to know where his teammates are. He understands the offense and what the game plan is. He is very tough to defend.
I like what you say there. He understands the game plan. And there's always one, and you got to execute it. He's the guy to do it. On the perimeter, the all-star trio of Williams, Johnson, and Pierce. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. So that's the Nets' 5. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, the Nets.
Oh, wow.
Cool hands. Williams with the block.
Just wow.
3 on the clock. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. The Hawks trail by 20.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Johnson kicks to Lopez. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. That's 12 points for Brook Lopez.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Oh, what?
And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands.
My gosh.
Foul number 2 for him. And here's what's upcoming now for the Hawks. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score of that Pacers game. I think it should be close.
Williams attacking. Pass to Garnett.
Oh my God, it's still the ball.
A reverse. And Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 21.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And that one's good. Millsap.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Williams kicks to Pierce. Up again, and Lopez throws it down.
Oh, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Brand, a screen on Williams, and low to Brand. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Brooklyn leading by 22. Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys.
What is?
He told the team he can live with giving up 3-point shots, but that they cannot give up any more easy looks inside. He made that crystal clear. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Some fantastic numbers here for Brand. 8 rebounds and 12 points.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
They get a hand on it. Oh, trying for it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Lopez kicks to Williams. Back to Lopez. And stolen by Horford. Here's cool hands, and it's rejected.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Pierce dishes to Johnson. Back to Pierce. Ball's knocked loose. 5 to shoot. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's
Why does he?
Coolhands,
What?
and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, I
What?
tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
It's Williams with the drive. The Nets working the ball around now. From the baseline. Good on the shot. 16 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been
Oh
an
my
almost
days.
flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt
What's
about
the?
it.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And there's the foul. It goes on Coolhands. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Garnett the pass to Lopez. And it's Garnett penetrating, and that one's good.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Brand, and the layup's good off the glass. Brand's got 10 points in just the second half.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Lopez sets a screen for Johnson. It's Pierce on the wing. Millsap covering. Here's Garnett. Rejected by Brand. Williams with the ball. Pass to Coolhands. Horford with the screen on Johnson.
Oh, give me a good pick.
Here's Coolhands. He's guarded by Williams. Picked by Horford. Here's Coolhands, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. Here's Williams. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams kicks to Brand. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 18 points for Brand.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Garnett with the screen for Williams. Williams gets a screen from Garnett. It's Williams with the drive. Here's Pierce. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Hawks trail by 20. Horford with the screen on Garnett. Williams dishes to Brand. Here's Horford. Another shot. He lays it in.
And they're making a statement here, guys, going inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
Time to man up on D and stop these free runs to the rim.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Brand. Outside, Pierce. Fires the three. That drops. And the Nets lead by 21.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He said they simply have to stop allowing points in the paint. They've given up far too many easy shots for his liking. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go. 18 points for Brook Lopez.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here's Coolhands. He's guarded by Williams. The shot's good from Coolhands.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Poked away. One-on-one fast break. And he makes good on the layup. Coolhands got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. Into Brook Lopez. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a gift.
Oh no.
And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Nets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Darren Williams. Well, there wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got. They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
They set the pick.
I won't.
Here's Cool Hands, and it's blocked by Anderson. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Livingston kicks to Terry. Dishes to Livingston. Anderson outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Cool Hands passes to Cunningham. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooklyn's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3.
That's it.
Here is Livingston. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They put on a show.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin Garnett and
Thanks for stopping by. As you know, it's important for me to regularly check in with all of our players. So, how you feeling about the team at this point of the season?
Well, I've been playing pretty well lately. I feel like if I had some more minutes, I could really take my game to the next level.
You have stepped it up lately. But coach is the one who ultimately decides on the rotation. I'll talk to him, see if there's anything we can do.
Yeah, that'd be great, but only if you think it makes sense. I don't want to second-guess coach. I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking.
Of course. We're always going to make a decision that's right for this organization, but I appreciate your input.
That's good to hear.